Once again inside the video wall here at the Hodag Country Festival, Double M. Mike Michalak from Hodag Country, 97.3 WHDG, with a character who has been here quite a few times before, Aaron Tippin. Welcome back.
I'm glad to be back at Hodag.
Last time we had you on this stage, you were with the Roots and Boots tour. You still with that cast of characters?
We're still, that tour is still going.
And that's amazing to me.
It is amazing. I've been carrying that thing on for well over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe be like 12 or 13 years. And still doing that some, but it's kind of almost becoming a reunion of my old band getting back together with me. So a lot of the guys that played with me in the early days in the 90s are back with me now. So it's really kind of cool and fun. I'm enjoying this, the chance to just get out there. So tonight it's just me and my whole band.
That's fantastic. What keeps you going?
That crowd. That crowd is what makes it for me. Golly, I probably should have gone home a long time ago. But man, as long as they'll show up, I'll show up. And at this stage, 35 years later,
mm-hmm.
I'm not just looking at fans. I'm looking at friends that I've known for over 30 years. So this is really great fun for me, and I love it.
You've charted well over 30 songs. You've got 3 number ones. Do you think there might be another one in there someplace in that repertoire as you're pushing on here?
Well, we've I don't know. I don't know. And I could say this: I'm very content with the career I've led and how far we've come. And I'd have never guessed it. And Sammy says it all the time. None of us, any of the 3 of us, me or Colin or Sammy, believe
mm-hmm.
our careers would have lived this long, because we should have been put out to pasture a long time ago. For some reason, everybody's kind of still digging this old 90s stuff, and we are blessed, and we just feel it. So, once again, as long as they'll show up, I'm coming.
Well, we watch what happens with Terry Clark when she hits that stage, and I'll tell you what, 90s is a great spot.
She is a one-man band. That girl, man, she tears me up. I mean, one of my good friends in this business, when we get together, buddy, boy, trying to keep up with Canadian drinking, that's hard to do.
And she tells us, that's why she likes to come to Wisconsin, because, we have that in common.
Yeah, and the drinks are cheaper.
This is true. This is true. This is true. And speaking of drinking, good segue. How's that wine thing going?
Oh man, going great. Shoot, man, we got a new one out. So we did the blackberry very first, and that celebrated 25 years of Aaron Tippin. And then we did a cherry, because as traveling the country, I went over into Michigan and tasted some of their cherries. So when we wanted to do the next flavor of wine, I said I want to do a cherry, because I really love cherry wine thanks to my touring. Mm-hmm. And then from there we did the cherry, and then when we did a blueberry. Ooh. Oh my gosh, the blueberry is great. But now we're on to a Riesling, but not a German Riesling, mm-hmm. an American Riesling. And we call it Ready to Rock Riesling. So, ready to rock. So, man, you got to try this stuff out. It's a lot of fun doing this. I'm an old home winemaker that ran into some folks that owned a winery and let me be the co-winemaker on all of my wines. So, it's a big thrill for me. And heck, man, I got to get y'all some of that stuff.
Well, I would say you didn't bring any samples for our crew out here, or
we'll look around.
Okay. All righty, we're not going to waste any more time. Coming up at the Hodag, Aaron Tippin.